Hey, Darrell.
All right, so I'm going to take these handcuffs off as long as, are you cool with that, Detective Carson? Yeah. Spread your feet apart for me, sir. Same thing with this one. Oh, face that way, face that way.
It's the shoulders.
Oh, nice and easy on you. There you go. All right, all yours.
Oh, you can drop your hands now, man. Thanks, appreciate it.
Holy shit.
Oh. 1 second.
Am I looking at something serious, man?
No, like I said, Jace, come through and like I said, we have answers for you.
Just, come on, Ben, you've been straight up with me the whole time, man. Am I looking at something serious, man?
We'll talk about it here. I don't know what your definition of serious is. You know what I mean? Like, you've been through the system before.
Yeah, cause I'm like, I haven't talked to anybody. I haven't been able to make one call, get any Tylenol from I haven't slept.
Sorry about that. Tylenol, that can just be their procedure and protocol or whatever, so. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
How's it? You okay?
No.
No!
It hurts bad.
Your shoulder?
Bad.
Well, it's gonna be sore, man.
Yeah.
But at least you know nothing's broken, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
So they say.
Well, they know what
definitely
they're
might
doing
be
up there.
torn, though.
They know what they're doing up there. Did you sleep okay?
No.
Sleep all right? Better than if you had a bunch of other people around you, though?
Better than that, but no. My shoulder hurts too bad right now.
Sure. They got you some McDonald's, I see.
Yeah, I couldn't really eat it, man.
What'd they get you?
Fish sandwich.
What'd they get you for breakfast?
Some type of little sandwich. I didn't even eat it, though.
Okay. All right, what'd you eat last night?
Nothing.
Nothing? I know they got you something, didn't
I mean,
they?
some from Quick Trips and chips, and so I didn't even eat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you said you hadn't eaten since like Saturday, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to, but
Just kind of, because you're unsure of what was happening.
unsure, the pain. I don't know. I'm like, what in the hell?
But you got something in your system now so that you're not so.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I'm glad. That's something. I know the shoulder's struggling.
Bad.
Shoulder's worse than the knees,
Absolutely. I know something is wrong. I know something is wrong.
I just need to verify some more of the personal information. Can you bear with me and do that, Darrell? Do you mind that? Some of the...
I just want to know what is going on.
I'm going to tell you.
But
I got more to tell you than I did last night, so that might help you out. It took me a while to get... It's, your girl's crazy, right? Yeah. So we'll get to that. But, can you spell your first name again for me?
Darrell. So y'all talked to her?
Yeah, we'll talk
I did
about
not,
it.
but someone did. Darrell, what's your middle
That
name?
girl is a nutcase. That's my daughter's mama, though. I love her.
Yeah.
I love her to death, man.
We all got somebody.
What's your middle name, Darrell?
Edward.
Edward.
Yeah. I'm getting
Brooks?
I'm sorry, man. It hurts so bad. I'm getting teary-eyed, dude. Like, seriously, I know something is wrong.
Brooks, right?
Yes, sir.
Junior?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your date of birth, Darrell?
2/21/82.
So you're 39.
Yes, sir. And then I had to, because that light doesn't go off in there or even dim, so I was trying to
Didn't even dim?
it didn't even dim. So usually my comfortable side to sleep on is my left side where my shoulder. So when I turned over there, I was just like, oh my God. They came in there and was like, are you okay? I was like, no.
Yeah. You married, Darrell?
No.
No? Okay.
Supposedly supposed to be.
You're not married? What's your girlfriend's name?
Erica Patterson.
She ever cause you to lose control?
No.
Has it ever gotten physical between the two of you, ever?
No, the only time it's ever got physical with me and her, my mom was standing right there, was when she would not leave because she was drunk. And my mom had to come outside to tell her, just go. Then she listened.
And where was that?
This was in my mom's backyard. I didn't hit her, I didn't choke her, I didn't push her. She she acted like she was gonna hit me with her alcohol bottle. She didn't swing it all the way at me, but she like rose it up at me like this, and I grabbed her arm and I was like, Mom, you know what I'm saying? And then my mama came out and was like, whoa, you gotta go. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. He cheating on me. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
But again, that's only part of what happened yesterday.
So this is my thing between me and you, Ben. What if it wasn't me driving?
What if it wasn't you?
What if it was my mom's truck,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't driving?
Mm-hmm. What if it was you?
What if it wasn't me?
Who else would it be?
That's what I'm asking. Not asking you who else would it be, but I'm just asking, what if I knew?
Mm-hmm.
Would I be asked to give that information?
Well, like I said, we're here to gather truth. So if somebody else was driving that car, yeah, I would want to know who that car is so we can go talk to that person. But a huge part of that is going to be your honesty with it.
Right. No, I was just asking.
Because you know, you've already figured out you're not an idiot. You're not a dumb man. You're a smart guy.
Right.
I see that. You know that we've been working on this, and you know that we're gearing for the honesty portion of it.
Yes, sir.
And my partner already explained that we're not looking at obstruction or getting in trouble for that. You know what I mean? Because you fibbed on some stuff. Not the end of the world. People fib on it. I get it because it's self-preservation. Like you said, you don't want to make more trouble for yourself.
My thing is, I just don't want to get charged with something that I didn't do. Now, with something that I did do, dead to rights, I'm willing to be like, I did that. I just don't want to be charged with something that I didn't do. Because that's what they always do. And they make you either pay your way out or fight your way out of a situation that you never should have had. I don't think that part of it is fair. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, that's, if you got to spend money, that's money spent that you might have had something else that you had to do, that's gone. Or you may have to do something else that you might, and it's, you know what I mean? It's just, the situation is crazy because it's like, it's either what, in Milwaukee, and what I've seen all the time, it's either or. You see some guys, like, for example, I know a friend that somebody was like, his girl, I guess, oh, he stole my gun, he stole my firearm. No proof of it, no nothing. He gets thrown in jail. And they make him, no. Well, I don't think it was him that did it now. But y'all was just fighting, and you said it was him to do it, gave them the guy's name and all that. They came and arrested him. But then they ended up not processing the charge, but he was charged with the theft of the firearm. Mm-hmm. Already being a felon. And it's like, that carried 10 years.
Yeah,
just because somebody said, and then went back and said, oh, well, what?
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want.
So I had to go sit up in here for that?
Right. You don't want to get hemmed up for something you did not do.
That's all I'm saying.
And I know I'm not your first police contact. It's the first time we've talked. You don't got to trust me. I understand the natural distrust. I mean, at least I hope, whether you trust me or not, I hope you, at least, I'm trying to respect you. And I hope that can be mutual, even if we don't necessarily trust. Trust me when I say I don't want to charge you with anything you didn't do.
That's all I'm saying.
That's a fact.
That's all I'm saying.
That's a fact.
Because they do that a lot. And they'd be like, the guy, when I had this domestic with Erica, that's about to get dismissed, the guy was saying the same thing. Oh, well, we're just trying to. And when I get to county, I have so many charges. Like everything. I had charge after charge after charge after charge after charge. And I'm like, where did all these charges come from? If she's gonna tell them I was drunk, mad, and I just said this and that, which she did. So why do y'all charge me with all these charges?
Seems like poor police work.
Yeah, and it's like, what in the hell did I get charged with all this for if the person is basically saying it was BS and I'm not finna cooperate with no thing. I'm not coming to courts, I'm not doing any of this, which means they're gonna have to dismiss the case. But it's just the hassle of having to go through. That's money spent that I can't get back. That's time in jail spent that I can't get back. I had to sit all that time. I had to lose some stuff just because somebody said something. Not okay, we caught this dude in the act. We can prove that he did this. We can prove that he did that. Just I was drunk and angry.
Sometimes, though, even if we can prove, and you kind of alluded to this where you understand it, is sometimes we can prove something, but that doesn't help us understand the why, or those circumstances, or the reasons. You know what I mean? And that's why people get asked to tell us those things. That way there is a fuller understanding of those reasons. And it's not just blindly, this guy did it, and let's assume the worst about him.
Yeah, because that's what I felt like just now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm starting to get a clear picture. Like, okay, so somebody obviously got hurt. Somebody somewhere in this whole situation got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
That's on me. That's how he had me making it seem like it's on me. That is going to lead to a charge.
Is it on you?
No. That's what I'm trying to say. But the charge, even the assumption of even making somebody have to pay or fight their way out of it is still having to go through it.
Right.
On top of what I already got in Milwaukee. So it's like, boom, boom, boom. I'm already facing prison time here. And now I'm facing more prison time on top of already facing prison time. At my age, it's a lot to handle, knowing what I got out there.
100%.
You know what I mean? Knowing that I'm looking at not... It's no guarantee you're even going to see tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So, like, who would want to have their last moments in a place like this, or in a cell somewhere, or in a jail somewhere, and you got beautiful girls out there that you want to see grow up? My sister never got a chance to see her kids grow up because she passed away.
Sure.
So it's like, it's just daunting because it's just like, oh my God, man. You know what I mean? It's hurtful.
So you brought that up, where you don't want to see anybody...
What are those?
I'll show you in a minute.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to see anybody get hurt, or sorry, you don't want to see anybody get charged for something they didn't do. But you already brought up, too, that if somebody did something, that they should be held accountable for it, and that you're willing to accept responsibility.
What's going on with
if
that?
it's...
Can I show you something?
You look like you got to film me or something.
No, I'm not filming you. That you? That's you?
Nah, I ain't got no, it look like whoever. It look like Gray.
Right there. You can see your face.
Nah, that's not me.
That's not you.
That's not me.
That's not you.
No, I don't.
Darrell.
That's a
Darrell.
Gray.
That's you.
That's you, Darrell.
Why you say it like that, man?
Because we talked about the honesty piece. You keep telling me that you tell the truth when you did do something. You take responsibility when you do something.
There's your mom's car again. There's your mom's car again. to a child, which I know you care a lot about, children.
Next to a child, who's on my
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's your mom's car.
Yeah, I was just asking him about my about
That's your mom's car
what's going on with that.
that we took the key for from you. So, you can't tell me at this point I'm playing any games anymore, you know?
I didn't say you was playing games from the get-go.
Well, you felt like
Just
we were being totally straight.
last night I felt like
It wasn't
y'all-
as fluid
y'all
as
knew
you wanted.
no, it wasn't the flu. It was just
And it wasn't as much as I wanted either.
I knew that y'all knew more than what y'all was saying, and I felt like last night with that whole, you know, them coming in the way they did, and because I'm sitting there in the thing and I'm watching them walk past, like, what in the hell? And seeing that, I just felt like, okay, y'all already know what y'all want to do, what y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just want. I didn't know what y'all want. It just seemed like y'all knew more than what y'all was gonna tell me. It was more so like I felt like I was being railroaded to be like, okay, tell me this, but we already know over here what we gonna do. We already know what we're gonna do right here. We just want you to tell them yourself and say you did this and did that, so we can already justify what we already want to do. And it's like I don't feel like that's fair.
What time did you come out here with the car? What time did you head out from Milwaukee to Waukesha?
I don't want to talk, man. I don't want to talk if I'm not getting nothing.
I just showed you 3 pictures.
Okay,
man.
you showed me pictures, but you're not telling me what I'm facing.
You know what you're facing.
I don't. That's the whole.
You
That's
drove
why
down
I
a
keep
street.
asking.
You drove down a parade route. You got a pretty good idea what you're facing.
You see what I'm saying? So now this is more stuff coming out, man.
Yep, and we told you, we were looking for that explanation.
And that's you.
And all I'm saying is,
behind
look,
the wheel.
all somebody got to do is just tell me what I'm facing. I'll tell you guys whatever you want to know.
There it
I
is.
said that 3-4
There it is.
times.
There it is.
And it's like, yo,
So Darrell, what were you thinking when you went driving through this parade?
what am I facing? That's all I want to know. I don't have no problem talking with you guys.
You got people injured that had to go to the hospital.
So they're saying I injured somebody, or you're saying I
You
injured
did.
somebody.
Yeah.
So I'm looking
You
at
got
what,
hurt.
reckless endangerment?
At the very least, yeah.
The very least.
People got hurt. That's reckless endangerment. I don't know exactly what they're going to classify it. Yeah, people had legs broken.
Endangerment's where you may have hurt somebody by your actions. You did hurt somebody by your actions.
So what am I being charged with? That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know exactly
We're
yet.
still working that out. That's
I don't
what
know
we're talking
all
about.
of the details. You're not going to get that out of me. I'm sorry. I'm explaining to you. You're driving down there. You're looking at people got hurt. People got some broken legs.
And y'all saying that's me.
I know that's you
That's
How you know that's you?
because I can recognize you. I can tell it's you.
Yeah.
And that's your mom's car, which you had the key for. I can ID you, Darrell. I'm just asking you to be honest about it.
Be honest about what I'm facing.
What do you think you're facing?
I don't.
What
All I
should you
said
be
is
facing? What do you think hypothetically? I mean, you've been through this gamut before.
right, and y'all knew I was getting charged with this from day one. So why y'all couldn't just charge me and take me to county jail where y'all was gonna take me, man?
Because we
Because
wanted the
that-
answers.
yeah,
Because you wanted me to tell on myself.
Because
That's basically what y'all wanted me to
You
do.
told us that there was
complete-
reasons for everything.
No, I'm saying, but, and I'm not
Tell me
trying
what
to,
the
because
reason
y'all
is.
still, I'm not tripping with y'all, because y'all been straight up. So I'm not, but I'm saying, come
You are
on, dude, if y'all knew this already, why y'all just didn't take me to, why y'all just didn't do what y'all had to do?
Here's where you're at right now.
And
You're
it's
up.
like, you take me through the
Here's where
runaround
you're
to get me to do something that y'all already,
Can I speak? Here's where you're at. Okay. I'll tell you straight. Here's where you're at. One of two people did this, and I mean that from a human perspective. There's the God-fearing Christian who loves his kids and his mom that you say you are, and I want to believe you are, and in many ways you've presented yourself as, who went out, got in a fight with his girl, argument, whatever you want to call it, and went and just done screwed up. Or there's the malicious guy. The malicious guy who's lied to me about his love for God, who's lied to me about his love for his mother, who's lied to me about his love for
don't
his
spin
children.
it, don't spin it, man.
It's one of those two people, man.
I'm just saying, don't
What
spin
is
it.
it then?
Don't spin it, man, because I'm not.
Which one are
You're
you?
not gonna spin it, dude.
Which guy are you?
I'm the God-fearing guy that you've been talking to since last night,
Then
man.
tell me the truth about.
And you know
driving
that.
down
And you know
road.
that.
Then tell
you
me
know
the
that.
truth about driving down
And
that
tell
road.
me what I'm facing.
I've just told you some of what you're facing.
Some. Reckless endangerment. That's almost like saying I killed somebody.
No, you want me to give you the entire case without
you
giving
don't
me
have to.
anything, and
No, I'm
not
not.
going to do that.
That's not what I'm
not
asking.
going to do that.
That's not what I'm asking.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Perspective.
No, I'm
Remember when
not.
I talked to you about perspective?
I'm not.
Remember when I talked to you about
See.
perspective? Truth somewhere in the middle, all that?
Yeah.
That's how
yeah.
I see what
And
you're
saying
asking
you
me.
got me doing all this and that, but y'all sit up here and come in here. Well, I'm not blaming it on you guys. I'm not. But y'all sit up here and hear the police do this every single time. Even when you try to be, look.
Show me
try,
that guy
you try to be straight up with them. You try to tell them the truth. You try to do all this and that, and they still railroad you.
You're not
every
trying to tell me the truth.
single time.
You're not trying to tell me the truth.
Not
anymore.
It's not even, it don't got nothing to do with that, because I just told you, I don't have a problem with telling you everything you want to know. I just wanted to have an idea. I just wanted to have an idea. That's all I said last night.
You know what I want to know.
And that's all I said today.
You know what happens.
Okay, what am I being charged with? What are y'all going to charge me? What are y'all going to recommend? What are y'all going to do? Because at the end of the day, I'm still, this is why I feel the way I feel. I already have a lot of open cases. I'm already looking at prison time from the shit in Milwaukee that I've been going through for almost 2 years now. That was almost done. Then I got this situation with Erica in Milwaukee that's going to end up being dismissed.
This will probably go before a judge, right? What do you want him to think?
I mean, it's nothing I can have them think, because y'all already basically said, okay, this is what happened. We just want you to tell us that this is what happened so we can just charge you with this, which we're going to charge you with.
Are you the good guy that screwed up or the evil guy that doesn't care?
Oh, I definitely care.
Okay,
I definitely care. I definitely care. Why would you try to scare like that? Just because I don't want to tell you something, now I don't care, now I'm the malicious guy, now I'm this, now I'm that, just because I don't want to talk?
What other option? You know the truth. We've been talking for a couple
Y'all apparently know the truth too. Apparently.
When we came in, it was to get
Man,
your
you knew
perspective
this last
on your side.
night. Come on, Kurt, you knew this last night, man.
This was, I
You
told
knew
you
this
that.
last
This came out.
night.
Yes, I told you that.
And you could have been like, yo, some people got hurt. We want to know what happened, man.
I didn't know enough details last night. There were people out there all night, processing a scene, the entire night, until about, I don't know, noon today.
Come on, man. Y'all knew,
Till about noon today.
Y'all knew all this, man.
I didn't know everything. I'm telling you, you can believe me if you want, but I got no reason to lie to you. It was complete chaos.
I'm not saying you're lying.
It was complete chaos.
I'm not saying you're lying.
So that's what took so long.
I'm not.
But you know how it got to be that way. So tell us how it got to be that way.
I can't even get a word in.
Because we're going round and around and around, Darrell.
We're just going to keep going around and around there.
And you're acting like you don't.
I mean, it's
acting like you don't know what these are, and you do.
No, you making it seem like I don't care. Like I'm just this heartless type of person, dude.
Well, it feels that way.
Okay, that's fine, but look at my position. I've been in here for 24 hours. I haven't even gotten a shower, good sleep. My shoulder's fucked up. I haven't even got a phone call to even notify anybody, talk to my family whatsoever, not one time.
I'm disappointed, Darrell.
I'm disappointed too because you lied to me, Kurt.
Because
you lied to me.
You talked about what you want him to do with one of your kids.
And didn't I just say I don't have any problem telling you what happened? The only thing I'm saying is I feel like you were trying to railroad me by how you went about it. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I'm not saying.
Okay, we've discussed that for about an hour. So tell me what happened when you drove off. We're not going to make any more progress on that. I get you're pissed about that, and I'm not going to fault you for it. I'm not going to tell you not to be mad. I'm not going to tell you not to feel like, man, that was bullshit, but Carp, why'd you do that? If that's the way you feel, gotcha. It's okay. I'm not going to tell you can't. I'm not going to sit here and tell you how you should or should not feel about how I went about presenting things last night. Okay, but what I've confronted you with and told you today is your mom's car's out here. I've now shown it to you. You know, you want me to, you know, tell you all these things.
No.
Hold
no.
on. But what I told you from the start, and I did tell you this, is that part of it's a give and take. There's things I'll tell you, but I can't just tell you everything. We've shown you pictures, all right? We talked about if the roles were reversed, what you'd want my partner, Ben,
Yes.
to do.
Yeah, you did say that.
We talked about that. What would you want it to do if it was your kid with the broken leg? And look,
So a
I
kid
want
got
to
hurt?
believe a lot of people did.
A lot of people got hurt.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Darrell, you were there.
No, I'm saying a lot of people got hurt.
Yeah, there's people hurt, man.
Like that?
Broken legs and stuff like I told you. Concussions, hit their head.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that happen to nobody, dude.
I don't believe you would either.
Yeah, but you
And I'm
just
not saying it's on purpose.
you just thought, yo, this dude is heartless.
So tell us otherwise.
You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
say
saying?
that. I'm
It's
asking
like,
you,
fuck,
what
man.
do you
Like,
want it to be perceived as?
Tell us how it is then. If we're wrong and it's not heartless, tell us what it was.
I'm here to listen if it's something different. I'm sitting here. I haven't walked out.
Come on, Hart. Come on. Y'all know. Listen, man. Y'all know. If I did not talk to that woman, I would have never, ever be sitting right here talking to y'all right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not blaming her. Like I told you, I'm not going to demonize that woman. She's a good woman when she's not drinking.
It's not about her anymore, Drew.
I know, but
And I
I'm
believe
just
that she wouldn't be in this position if you hadn't talked to her. I
would.
believe that.
You didn't have to put the picture down. You didn't have to.
The stroller.
That's a stroller.
Yeah.
So a kid got hurt.
Yeah.
A kid.
Yeah.
Bad. You said a lot of people got hurt.
Get checked out. Yeah.
A lot of people got hurt.
To me, it's a pretty good injury if a doctor's got to check you out or you got a broken leg.
Yeah, so what do you call my shoulder? I'm just making a joke, but yeah.
I don't know. Well, I want to believe you're the man you say you are, Darrell, but I'm not laughing because there's nothing funny about this.
No, I was just saying. No, it's not. It's never been that. Dude, I don't take my life as a joke. I don't take my life as no joke. I was just making a joke about my shoulder when you just said, you know, if it's a serious injury, if you got to get looked out. And I was just saying I had to get looked out, but they didn't say it was serious. They treated it like, oh,
Let's say spend the night.
you're the guy in cuffs, so.
Well, you said that part, not me.
No, I'm just saying that's how they, not how you acted, that's how they were acting. It's like, oh, well, there's nothing broken. Well, why do I keep having this throbbing, burning pain if there's nothing wrong?
Where were you going, Darrell? Help us understand something.
I can do that. I just want to understand what's.
So these parents
I
know
wanna understand.
why their kid got hurt just the way you want to know why your kid got hurt.
I want to understand what I'm looking at. That's it. A reckless endangerment.
Yeah, that's something you're looking at, right?
Just because some people got hurt.
Yeah, people got hurt.
Now, I just want to say this. You know that when you said it wasn't the end of the world type thing,
Because nothing's the end of the world.
it is. Let me tell you why.
Not when you have God in your life. It's not.
It is because
That's what I believe anyway.
I believe that too, but you don't want to have God in your life and you're sitting in prison. Can't see your family, can't see nobody. What does it matter then?
Because
You know what I'm trying to say?
You're not put on this earth, Darrell, to live glory here. You're put on this earth to obey, do what's right, be true to your Lord and Savior, so you live in the promised land in your next life. So I'm not saying, if you're talking about prison, I'm not saying that's where anyone wants to be. I'll acknowledge that, right? But part of being here is about doing the right thing so you can be righteous for eternity, right? That's what they tell us, right?
That's what they tell us, absolutely.
Right? Do you believe that?
I do.
So do I.
And you know why?
And that's why I'm saying
why I believe
nothing's
that
the end
so
of the
much.
world.
Why I believe that so much is if you would have known everything that I've been through in life just to even be sitting here, like it's probably a lot of times where I probably shouldn't even be here.
I don't doubt you haven't had it easy. I'm not going to sit here and tell you you have.
It's a lot of times where
I'm not going to pretend to understand what you've been through.
yeah, absolutely. It's man, I've made a lot of mistakes. You know, a lot of mistakes. And you know, one thing I would never intentionally do is hurt anyone.
Okay.
Not intentionally.
Okay.
I would never hurt anyone.
Okay.
Not, especially not my family, kids, anything like that. Not my child's mother, anything. That's not how I was raised. That's not who I am. To intentionally cause hurt, never. Defending myself, something totally different, because I will defend myself to the fullest.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not who I am, to intentionally hurt people or try to hurt people. It's not my intention. It's not. And I made a lot of mistakes, man. Just in life in general, man. I just feel like almost 40 years old and I'm still going through case after case after case. It's almost enough to just be like, the hell with it, man. The hell with it. Just let me fucking go, man. You know what I mean? Just the more and more shit that pile up, you know, it's just like, what the fuck do I have to live for? To sit in prison? It's nothing for me to... It's over for me. It's over.
Why?
I go to jail right now. I go to prison right now. At my age. There's no guarantee how long I'm going to have to be in prison. There's no guarantee if I ever see my mama again, because she's getting up there. You know, when you get in your 60s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not saying, you know, she ain't going to keep ticking, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. So it's that. It's my children. My daughter already going through a situation. And my baby girl, you know, the situation with her, I know, man. I know. If I had to sit in jail right now, my life is over. I know. I know it is. I know y'all probably just think, oh, he's just talking. It's over. And it's crazy, man, that
you can still do
my life
things
has
there
to
to make it
end
better.
like this. when all I wanted to do was just love somebody, and just for them to love me back, you know. And I lose my life.
Even if you're there, you can still do things to make life better.
Nah.
You can have peace within and with God.
Nah.
You don't believe you can? Why not?
I used to think that I was a lot stronger than what I am, because my mom used to always tell me, you have my strength, you're not like your sister. My sister passed away, but she was more like my father, and I'm more like my mother.
Mm-hmm.
And she would always tell me, you got my strength, you strong. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing that you would go through that you can't get through because you have my strength. But it's like, now getting to the age, I'm 40 years old, man. But, I struggle with a lot of times feeling like I'm a failure because, I haven't been the father that I want to be and that I know that I can be, so it makes me feel like I'm failing, or I failed a lot. And I get depressed about that. And then now with this, it's like my mom would be so disappointed just having to deal with this situation that, I just was out there hugging and kissing her and letting her know, man, everything's looking up, and, for somebody you love, man, I just couldn't let it go, man. I love that woman so much, man, that...
Erica?
Yeah, it's nothing that I wouldn't do, man, just to see her smile and for us to be happy, man. And it just felt like I just threw my life away, man, trying to love somebody. I don't even have nothing to live for, man. I'm 40 years old, I don't got nothing to show for it. Nothing.
You got 3 great kids.
That'll probably never see me again. That'll probably
I don't know about that. There's still ways to communicate.
You ever have to talk to your daughter on a home wave?
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't understand?
I don't.
You ever had to talk to your mom through a phone and you can't hug her and kiss her and she's going through health problems?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same. It hurts, man.
You want to talk to me about these, Darrell?
7-year-old daughter, man, that can't even understand what's going on, but for some reason she understands dad's in jail all the time behind. She's to the point where she's like, when you gonna get out of there? When you gonna be able to? And then when I finally do, I don't get that time with her to really build with her, man. I seen my sister die when my niece was 6 years old. She don't really remember everything about her mom. Don't even really remember, and it's just like, man, I wish she would have some of those memories of her mom. So I see how much it affects her, even just seeing my sister's pictures. It affects her. The worst feeling in this world, y'all on the other side of the badge.
Yeah.
The worst feeling in the world, the worst. Not physical pain, not none of that. The emotional pain.
Yeah.
Having to look at my kids on the screen, not being able to enjoy those moments with them. Holidays coming up, gone. I don't even got nothing to live for, man. Life is over.
Let me get through it, Darrell.
Life is over, man. It's over, man. Love. Just trying to love, man. right thing, and when it go left, I said, I just want to get away. I don't want to fight. I don't want to, I don't want no escalation of the situation. So I just, you try to do what you feel is the best for you to do at the time. To just vacate. Get away from that energy. And it cost me my life. It cost me my life, dude. And how can I even talk to my mom?
You want to explain these, Darrell?
At this point, ain't nothing gonna change what I'm looking at this point, and I know that. I know and understand that.
Is that no?
I need a minute right now to digest this mentally, man.
I want us to give you a minute. You can do that.
I'm just trying to come to terms.
I heard you. Somebody off the water.
I'm trying to come to grips with the fact that my life is over, man.
Take a breather.
Give you a minute. Someone will step out. Someone just gotta stand in the doorway with you, but they won't talk to you.
Okay.
They'll keep it quiet for you.
Man, this is how my story ends, huh?
We'll be back with you in a minute.
This is how my story ends. Wow. Wow. Man, I'm never getting out of prison, man.
Don't know that.
Don't know that. Reckless endangerment is what I'm being charged with. You know how much time that carries? That's what I'm being charged with, right? Yeah.
It's part of it.
Part? So I got more than one charge?
Like we said, we don't know. Just take a moment to yourself, okay?
Why don't you? I just gotta grab some of this stuff. You don't have to, you can just have time to yourself. You just gotta hang out with you.
Okay, my food?
We're just gonna take it for now, we'll bring it back. So just hang tight. We can try to get it back to you. Yeah. Just 'cause,
What the hell, you stay here?
Something, yeah. Just 'cause of the phone.
Oh, 'cause it's a phone here in the room? Oh, okay. I was like...
I just got here, so.
I know, I was just like, I can't go anywhere. Like,
Right. All right.
Oh, man, dog. This is how my story ends. Wow. Hell of a fucking journey, man. It's over for me, though. I can't believe, man. I can't believe this is how my story ends, dog. Oh, man. Man, I've been here 24 hours, man, and they ain't had a chance to call nobody. I gotta wait till they get back to use the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
What's that, 3 What did y'all have to do? Because I was asking, did I have to wait till y'all come back to use the bathroom?
Can I show you something?
Yes, sir. Look, where did y'all just go again?
Let's watch something.
Huh?
Just watch something for me.
They saying more incriminating stuff. I'm already like, I'm about to lose my life, man. Can I ask a quick question?
Hold on, watch it.
I know. Why do you want me to watch it?
Yes, I'll show you. I just want you to watch it. Watch it.
Why though?
Watch it for me.
Why though?
Because I want you to see what's in the video. Did you watch it?
No.
Will you?
I just want to know why you want me to watch it.
Because I want you to see what's on the video. Why don't you want to watch it?
I just want to know why you want me to watch it. I didn't say
I just want you to see what I told you.
Problem.
You're not accepting the answer. I told you I want you to see what's in it. That's why I want you to watch it.
You wanted information from us, we're
I
sharing
want you to watch it and see what's in it. Yeah, it's a good point. It's information sharing. Yes, I want you to watch it and see what's in it.
It's like you, like, badgering me, like, a little
But
bit.
Darrell, you asked me a question. Okay? And this is more than what we had before. So I am showing you more. I'm asking you to watch it. Will you watch it?
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay,
I
that's
just
fine.
want to know what was the reasoning.
Because I want you to see what's in it.
I mean, I pretty much...
It's not complex. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just that. I want you to see what happens.
I understand. I'm just saying I already know. I already have an idea from what you guys was saying earlier.
But I want you to see it.
It's like watching like, all I'm thinking about right now is...
Here, we'll talk in a
what a
second.
hell of a journey it's been, but this is how my story ends. That's all I've been thinking about. Like, it's nothing that I want to...
You look down?
Why do you want me to see that card? Why?
Because I think it's important.
Why is it important? Is it to make, like, what is it?
Well, why don't you want to look?
I'm just asking. I'm not trying to raise my voice at you, or I'm
just asking you why you don't want to look.
I'm just saying, why do you want me to look?
So you
Because I think it's important. So you see what happens.
You told me what happened. You already told me what happened, Carl. Y'all told me what happened. I understand my life is over. I'm trying to come to grips with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to come to grips with the fact that this is how my story ends. From trying to love somebody, I'll never see my kids again. My relationship is gone from me. And it's like, what is it to look at more? My life is, for me to look at my life end?
That's you, Darrell.
Is it looking at my life ending?
These are the same photo. I'm just telling you that. Okay? I think it's important you see these.
It's important for me to see my life end.
It is important for you to see them.
For my life to end.
Are we gonna keep going round and round about this, or is there something you wanted to tell me?
Nothing's gonna help me at this point, man. Everybody knows what was going on from that y'all knew last night, why I was getting investigated, why I was, you know what I'm saying?
There's our children right there. Those are kids. See that little kid right there? You gonna look at it?
Too hurt, man.
You're too hurt?
Yeah.
Emotionally?
Don't do that, hurt. Please don't.
Don't do that?
Don't do that to me, please. Please, man.
What bothers you?
What bothers me is that my life is over when I wasn't. I had no intentions of even being in a situation where anybody would get hurt, harmed by me or anybody else. It's not my intentions. Never was my intentions to even meet up with her until the money situation came up. And just meeting up with her, man, is the reason my life is over.
Not gonna look at it?
I'm saying it hurts, man.
Cause your life's over?
Yeah, man. I'm not this dude, man. I'm not a monster, Hurt.
Right.
I'm not a monster, man. I know y'all probably don't care. Y'all on the other side of the badge, man. Y'all don't care, man.
Dude, what do your kids want you to do right now? What'd your mom want you to do right
Be
now?
at home. And
No,
that's
about
not gonna
this.
happen.
About this.
I don't know. I didn't talk to anybody. I haven't talked to anybody.
You know what they'd want you to do.
No, I don't.
Are you sorry about this?
Enough screwing around, man. What would they want you to do?
Man, just take me to jail, man. That's where I'm going anyway. Just take me to jail so I can end this shit.
So what are you telling me right now?
That I know I'm finna go to jail for all this stuff.
So what would they want you to do?
Y'all might as well just
Take you to
go
jail,
and
so
take
what?
me. Yeah, take me to jail so I can deal with this shit. I'm gonna end this shit one way or another.
And what shit?
I'm not finna spend my life in prison. I'll die first.
So what are you telling me?
I'm telling you, my life is over. My life is over. This is how my story ends, from trying to be in love with somebody that didn't love me back. And it's crazy, man, because it's just not the person I am, man.
That's what I asked you. I'm sorry about this.
My intentions for meeting up with her wasn't to harm her or anybody else. I promise you that. I'm not a person that I don't go out harming people. I don't go out robbing or taking anything from people. I don't break into people's stuff. I don't steal from people. I don't sell drugs. I don't beat people up. I don't ride around with weapons or walk around with guns and thinking I'm Billy Badass. That I don't do that. That's not who I am. That's not the type of shit that I do.
Right. Yeah,
I get in situations. Is because
how do you feel that people got hurt?
I make bad decisions.
How do you feel that people got hurt?
I don't wish for anybody to be hurt.
So how does it make you feel that people
not
did?
one soul. I don't care who it is.
No, you don't wish it. How does it make?
I don't wish it, and I don't want it. It's never my intention personally.
You're not answering me. How do you feel that people did?
Do you feel nothing? Do you feel sorry? Do you feel scared? That's what we're looking for.
I feel like no matter how the situation plays out, my life is over. That's how I feel. Whether it's by the state sending me to prison, or something happening to me where I don't make it out, one or two things is gonna happen. But
how do you feel about those people getting hurt?
I'll tell you one thing though, my life is over.
You listen to those women and children screaming because of what you did, and the only thing you feel is about yourself?
No, I'm not trying to make anything about me. I'm just saying.
That's all you've talked about?
Yeah, because you asked me a direct question about how I feel. So what, I'm supposed to not tell you how I feel? I feel like my life is over.
They're hurt. Does it bother you?
It bothers me when anybody's hurt.
It bothers me when
anybody's hurt. Anybody. If I could be walking down the road and see somebody hurt, it would bother me.
How did you end up driving down that road, Darrell?
So what kind of question is that?
It's very point forward. How did you end up
Why would I not give a fuck, dog? Why?
How did you end up driving
Why would
down
y'all
that
even
road?
strike me as a person that don't give a fuck, dude?
I didn't say that. How
So
did
my
you end up
intentions
driving
was to
down that
hurt
road?
people?
Are you gonna answer my question?
I'm not asking, man. Take me to jail, man. Y'all, that's where I'm going. Y'all gonna charge me with whatever y'all gonna charge me with, regardless of what I say. I'm not stupid, and y'all know I'm not stupid. Y'all gonna charge me with it, whatever I was getting charged with. I was getting charged with, regardless if I didn't talk to y'all or not. And y'all know that.
That's disappointing.
And I'm not disappointed that y'all sit up here and drug, not saying y'all got a job to do. I understand that. I understand that. I can't get mad at neither one of y'all for doing y'all job. But at the end of the day, y'all knew what I was getting charged with. Y'all knew all this last night, and y'all drugged me through the ringer to make me tell on myself to get all this time that I was going to be facing anyway, when y'all could have just been like, look, man, this is what's going on. Hey, you want to talk or you don't? We're going to take you to jail, and you're going to have to do with it. I would have rather you just been honest enough to do it. No, it's not, because it never helps.
Yeah, it is.
It never helps. It never helps.
Then you're not looking at the right source.
Huh?
Helps us understand why.
Okay, now that I can understand.
So tell me why.
I can understand, but it never helps to. It's not like y'all gonna go to the DA and be like, well, this and this and this and this and this, and you know, this is what we think. When all they gonna do is say,
answer our questions, Darrell?
when all they gonna do is say, well, we already know what we want to do anyway.
You're gonna answer our questions now, Darrell?
Is it gonna help me?
Lead us to the truth. Are you gonna answer
Is
them or
it gonna
not?
help me?
That's up to you to decide.
How is it up to me? I'm not the one that.
Is
You know the truth.
going to help
It's
you?
all in here.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
I'm the one that's sitting here with everything. Listen, man. My intentions is not to ever hurt or harm a soul. That's not the type of person I am. That's not how I was raised. That's not how I was raised. I was not intending to meet up with her to harm her or anybody else. That is not who I was not drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I do smoke weed. Do I have mental health issues? Yes, I do. Am I supposed to be on medication? Yes, I am.
What are you supposed to be on?
What am I supposed to be on?
What are you supposed to be taking?
Right. The last one I was taking that I remember the name is Paxil. But I was just on something else that I can't remember the name to. It was a T. Some type of T name.
Why'd you stop?
I stopped because I felt like I was in a better space mentally.
Without it?
Without
Or
it.
with it?
Without it.
So you almost felt like it didn't benefit. You were better not taking it than taking it?
I was better off not taking it than taking it because when I smoke marijuana, it kind of gives me the same effect as medication. And my mom, who works in the health field, she would even tell me, that's why you smoke. Because I'm not, like I said, it's not like I smoke all day, every day, all day, every day, all day, every day. It's not that. But she noticed is that that's why you don't take your medication anymore, is because you've been smoking. And I noticed the same effect. She would know. She's been in the health field over 40 years.
Sure.
So she would know.
What are you diagnosed with?
Bipolar, manic depressive, schizophrenic, severely depressed, PTSD.
Okay.
And these, I used to get SSI checks, and I've been in mental institutions.
When's the last time?
It's been a minute, but I can tell you this: I should have never stopped taking my medication. And it definitely was.
But you're able to work.
It's
You
definitely
can hold employment.
Yeah, I can hold it.
You had a job. So
Yeah,
you weren't put on
you can hold
disability
it. No, that doesn't change your disability. Well, I don't know how they do it in Waukesha. I don't know. But in Milwaukee, it doesn't change. It doesn't change anything. I had stopped getting benefits years ago, so it wasn't like I was still getting the benefits anyway. I wasn't still getting the check cut, but I still was getting my medication. That is probably going to be a rest of my life type of thing, which I'm okay with.
It's the nature of your schizophrenia. I know it varies with people. What is it with you?
What you mean?
Like, what are the symptoms of yours?
Symptoms, hallucinations.
What kind of hallucinations?
Like just seeing stuff.
Seeing things?
Yeah.
What about hearing things?
Nah.
He's seeing stuff.
Man.
Alright. So what
I don't know the exact name of the med for that. I know the lithium, clonidine, trazodone, Wellbutrin, all those. I wasn't all on them at one time, obviously. The lithium and clonidine I was on at the same time. One was for the mood, so I wouldn't be like this too much. And then the other one was for just to keep me like this.
For
even.
When did you stop taking the medication?
Probably like March. So it's something I've been taking medication since I was 11 years old. 11 years old. So that lets you know it's probably going to be a for life thing, which I'm, like I said, I'm okay with.
You gonna talk to us about these?
I'm going to jail for it. It's not gonna help. Like at this point, man, I'm disgusted with myself. I'm disgusted how everything went down because I didn't have, like I said, my intentions wasn't to meet up with her to even hang out. It wasn't even to meet up with her to even spend any kind of time. It was just, yo, grab that, whatever. And that turned into, oh, you're not going to spend time with me, you're not going to do this with me, you're not going to hang out with me. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Oh, well, I'm going to do this. Okay, well, I'm out. Won't see me anymore then. I'm out.
One of the questions one of the detectives had for us,
Because I see the domestic.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Working a different aspect of the case is they want to know if you'd be willing to submit to a DNA swab to compare it to some things. So it's a little swab, yep. I go on inside of each of your cheeks, once on each side.
For what?
Just based on the totality of all of this. But I didn't ask specifically what they have that it's being utilized for. I'm sure to compare to something. I mean, it's up to you. We're asking if you're willing to help out with that aspect of the investigation. They'll probably apply for a warrant if you say no. It doesn't mean they get it. But
what would that be in? Like, what would they be checking my DNA for exactly?
Like you said, probably comparing it against.
Got my blood. This
Right.
is if I was drunk.
So that's
different.
separate lab.
It's a separate thing.
Yeah.
The question is if
See,
you're willing
you
to
see how
consent to
confusing like stuff keep popping. I'm not saying it's you guys, but it's confusing to me that stuff keep popping up. Well, this has to do in this, and it's like, okay, I got forced to get my blood.
Obviously, Darrell, it's going to be related to some piece of evidence, and it's either going to potentially show you're involved or show you're not. I don't know. We don't know until it's compared. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Obviously, it's getting compared to something. They don't just do it to do it. There's something that was found. I don't know what it is. That's not a lie. I don't know what it is. But
something
they ask, if there's a piece of evidence that they want to see if something on it matches yours. I don't know what that specific piece is.
Okay. No, well,
so the
that
question
part
is,
kind of, I know it's not a weapon, so at least I'm
right,
good there.
I have the swabs here.
No, it's not no weapon.
Do you consent to that?
No.
Do you fill out a form, or do you
no.
want them? Okay.
No, you got to tell me why. You got to tell me why.
Well, we did tell you why. You can say no. That's fine. But we did tell you why.
Yeah, no, not nothing like that without knowing something more. I know you, like I said, I know y'all just got a job
I can't sit here and tell you what specific pieces of evidence necessarily.
Yeah, I understand that.
If you want to say no, you can say no. Nobody's going to force you. Nobody's going to fault you. Just don't pretend that it's because we're not telling you. We're telling you.
No, I'm not saying it's because you didn't tell me. I'm just saying I don't want to do it because I don't know what they want it for.
Sure.
So my thing isn't with, what you guys were asking, is with them.
So
whoever
you saw
told
this,
you to.
You see it
I
out.
just need domestic abuse contact something.
Yeah, prohibition.
What's that?
Okay. It means you can't have any contact with Erica. All right. There's an issue between you two.
While this is going down, or?
No, it's for a domestic abuse incident that they found probable cause for between you and her, in which they determined you were the aggressor.
For this right now?
Yep. from back on
This was
Saturday, when you say you weren't here.
Are you kidding me?
No. I'm kidding you.
I was not. Are you serious?
She says you were.
And it's not even gonna be
You're not convicted yet. It's got to go through the system.
the fact I'm getting charged with something I didn't do.
Well,
I wouldn't worry about the domestic stuff.
But I'm
Yeah.
just why? Because the other stuff is more serious, huh? You can say that, man.
You're a smart guy.
anyway, as it is, I got to read this to you.
Dog, this is crazy. So
just make.
she said I hit her or something Saturday.
We gotta finish this part. We're pretty much at a point where we're not talking.
Just pay attention to the form,
Dog, this is.
so you don't get yourself jammed up more. Just listen to what I read. All
Dude,
right?
are you kidding me?
Just listen to what I read. Okay? Start there.
Oh my God, dude, this is worse and worse and worse. Are you kidding me?
Well, Darrell, how can I can't necessarily take your word for it that you didn't do anything, because initially you told us your mom didn't have a car, and then you admitted she did. So that was a lie. That's
What
one.
does that got
and all
to do
it
with the
takes
domestic?
It's dishonesty. Why would you lie about something that's potentially so trivial? Oh, she doesn't have a car. Well, yeah, she does, and I use it from time. So the point is, there's credibility issue there. I got to read this to you. That's what she's saying. I don't know the court will convict you for it, but I'm just telling you what she's saying. So I'm going to read
So she
this.
said I hit her.
It was physical contact. I'm not going to get into what. I don't know the full extent of what. Yeah.
Oh man, no, I was
You
not.
say no,
out here
she
on-
says yes, so it's going to come down
Oh
to
my
this.
God,
Whose side is the evidence support?
dude, are you serious?
Are you ready to listen so you don't mess this up and get yourself in more trouble? Because I'm not trying to bring that on you. Should I read it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wisconsin statutes impose certain restrictions upon those persons charged with crimes involving domestic abuse and related offenses. Wisconsin statute 939.621 states that if a person commits an act of domestic abuse as defined in section 968.075 sub 1 sub a, and the act constitutes the commission of a crime, the maximum term of imprisonment for that crime may be increased by not more than 2 years if the crime is committed during the 72 hours immediately following an arrest for a domestic abuse incident as set forth in section 968.075 sub 5. Basically, that's telling you any further actions against her in 72 hours can be constituted as a felony. This 72-hour period applies whether or not there has been a waiver by the victim under section 968.075 sub 5 sub c. The victim of the domestic abuse crime does not have to be the same as the victim of the domestic abuse incident that resulted in the arrest. The penalty increase under this section changes the status of a misdemeanor to a felony. Do you understand all that? Do you want me to clarify what all that meant?
So right now, this charge is a misdemeanor.
Correct, that's my understanding. So if you had another incident with her in the next 72 hours, or anyone else that you have a domestic relationship with, it could be a felony. It doesn't have to be her.
I ain't
make
going
sure that
nowhere.
ain't gonna
I'm not going nowhere no time soon, so they ain't got to worry about that. Me having physical contact with somebody I'm not even finna see.
Sure. Okay. Next paragraph says Wisconsin statute 968.075 states that unless there is a waiver under paragraph C, during the 72 hours following an arrest for a domestic abuse incident, the arrested person shall avoid the residency of the alleged victim of the domestic abuse incident and, if applicable, any premises temporarily occupied by the alleged victim, and avoid contacting or causing any person other than law enforcement and attorneys for the arrested person or alleged victim to contact the alleged victim. An arrested person who intentionally violates this paragraph may be fined not more than $10,000 or imprisoned for 9 months or both. So basically, a victim can say, in addition to it being a felony for 72 hours, a victim can say, I don't want him or her to contact me at all for 72 hours. And then if the suspect, in that case, say you violated that because she said she didn't want contact, you could be facing the restrictions in that paragraph. Does that make sense? Okay. Domestic abuse means any of the following engaged in by an adult against his or her spouse, former spouse, or against an adult with whom the person resides or formerly resided, or against an adult with whom a person has created a child. 1. Intentional infliction of physical pain, physical injury or illness, intentional impairment of physical condition, 3, acts constituting sexual assault is defined in Section 940.225, sub 1, 2, or 3. Or 4, a physical act that may cause the person reasonably to fear imminent engagement in the conduct as described above in 1, 2, 3. Now, she did not waive this 72-hour no-contact prohibition. Your time of arrest was 5:39 p.m. Yesterday, which is, what, the 21st? So you can't call her, you can't have anyone call her on your behalf, absolutely nothing till after that time. What would that be, the 24th, Wednesday?
Correct.
Till the 24th. So you'll have to go over to the jail. Right about that. Don't call her from there. Don't have another inmate call her for you. Don't have your mom call her for you.
No.
Don't do nothing. Statutory requirements referencing domestic abuse have been explained to me. I understand that. 1, I'm to avoid the residence of the alleged victim or any premises temporarily occupied by the alleged victim. Do you understand that part?
No, say it again.
Yes, you have to avoid the residence
Oh, okay.
of the alleged victim or any premises temporarily occupied by the alleged victim. Understand that? Okay. I'm to avoid contacting or cause any person other than law enforcement and attorneys to contact the alleged victim. Understand that part? Need it read again?
Don't have nobody.
I am
but
to avoid
attorneys talk to her.
Yep, nobody but attorneys.
Okay.
My release from custody is conditional upon this signed agreement to refrain from any threats or acts of domestic abuse against the alleged victim or any other person. Any additional acts of domestic abuse within 72 hours shall be considered a felony. Do you understand that part?
Yes, sir.
Basically what it's saying is you don't have to agree to this form, but if you refuse to sign it and acknowledge that you can't do these things, you can't be released. Make sense? If I violate these requirements, I may be fined not more than $10,000 or imprisoned not more than 9 months or both, pursuant to Section 968.75, sub 5.2. So if you violate these rules, imprisonment 9 months, $10,000 fine or both. Do you understand that?
Yes.
What I need you to do,
I can't believe she's doing this to me.
focus for a few more minutes here, Darrell.
Knowing I was
You
not
need to
out
initial
here.
these, if you understood them like you said you did. Those 4 things I read there, and those 4 things I read there. And then sign, date, and I'll give you the time.
This is crazy, man. I don't believe she told y'all that, man. Who talked to her? Did you talk to her?
One of our other detectives.
And they said I was out here Saturday and got into an altercation with her.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And nobody has to prove that.
Well, there's...
Like, come on, man. Like, so I could just get in
There
trouble
was
just for
physical
her
evidence
saying
to
it.
corroborate it.
Huh?
There's physical evidence to corroborate it.
What physical evidence?
Well,
That's what I'm saying. What?
we're not...
What physical
Right now, we
evidence?
gotta sign you back. I'm not gonna give you all these
All
answers
right.
when we're not...
All right, man.
We're just kind of spinning our wheels here.
No, I ain't spinning. Y'all spinning my wheels. Y'all knew it was gonna happen from day one, from the get. As soon as y'all said, "Oh, we gotta investigate this," y'all knew it was gonna happen.
4:15.
Y'all knew it was gonna happen. And y'all tried to play me instead of just being 100. Y'all could have just told me the truth, and I would have told y'all the truth. That's what I'm saying. I'm in trouble for something I ain't even freaking do. This mine?
That's yours.
Okay. Oh, that's crazy, man. I literally domestic abuse. So I got a question.
What's that?
If she says what she's gonna end up doing, if she says none of this happened, then what?
I think it's dropped. I don't know. It's got to go through the court proceedings. You said you've been through this before.
No, I'm going through it right now.
You know?
That's why I'm like, why would she do this to me, dude? Oh. She No, I was not nowhere. Dude, oh my God, man. My life is over. Over, man.
So here's the other thing. I got a message here. Are you willing to give us consent to do much of anything, Darrell?
What, you got a message for what?
One of our guys, they recovered your iPhone. And they got your Android, too.
From where?
I don't know where they found the iPhone. I don't know where I think they found they found the iPhone in the car. I don't know if they got the Android from somewhere else or what. But they found the iPhone in the car. So
is that what I needed to take
as part of the whole investigation, obviously, they're going to want to know what's in the contents of the phone. They're going to do like a download of it. Or they're going to look to do a download of it. All right. Now they have machines and techniques they can use that often damages the phone if there's no passcode or consent. Are you willing to give consent to avoid possibly damage?
I gave you the pass.
What's the passcode on the Android one?
Oh, shit, I don't know, man. I don't even use that phone. That was my mom's old phone.
When's the last time you used it?
If it's not...
Because I don't want to break it. You got to know a code here. If you don't use it, there's nothing in it.
The phone only works when it's on Wi-Fi because it's not on. So you have to be by Wi-Fi for the phone to actually work.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
it can
that was my mom's old phone.
Okay.
Yeah, that was her phone.
So what's the one, it's the 7 shape on the iPhone.
Yep.
But iPhones don't have swipes normally.
Yeah, this one does. It has a swipe. It either has face recognition or draw the thing.
And that's it.
Yeah. Usually the only time it doesn't read my face is if I have my mask on. If I have my mask on, then I have to draw. But if it's usually it's face recognition. It looks at my face, it scans my face, it opens up.
What model is it, an 11?
I have no idea. I've never had an iPhone. My mama got me for it. It was my first time ever having an iPhone. But I tell you what, though, every number that I own is in that phone. So to be able to call anybody, I definitely would need y'all to put that phone in my property. If you guys can. If you can't, I understand.
Well, I mean...
That's the only way I can get, because I still got the open cases in Milwaukee. I can't contact my lawyer without getting a number. I can't contact my justice point worker. I can't contact...
First things first, do we have your permission to look at it, or what?
I gave you the code.
So is that yes? You're okay with it?
What is it actually for? That's what I was... This is why I'm confused, because the first thing y'all said was the DNA swab thing.
Yep, that's part of it, too.
And then now it's that. So I'm kind of confused, like...
It's to look through the phone, to see what's in the phone, to see if anything pertaining to this investigation is there. That's why. That's why. I mean, if there's something there that you're saying changes things up, particularly on the domestic with her, there you go. But the guy that works the phones is saying, you know, swipe code isn't it? He knows his phone. So is it swipe or you have to hit those buttons? Because that's apparently not it. And I'm not making that up.
I would do know that just by saying, oh, I looked at the phone and it's this.
Because he does that professionally.
He knows more about your phone than you do. Or I do.
No, he don't.
Yeah, he actually does. Based on what he does.
There are no iPhones with a swipe.
I don't know what to tell, dude.
So is there consent here or no?
No.
No? Okay. That's all I needed to know.
How come that? Wait a second. So where was my phone last night?
We did not have it last night.
Is it the black iPhone with the cracked screen?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So how
the
do
way
I?
you described it.
Huh?
That's the way you described it, yeah.
So how do I even know if it's my phone?
I believe it was taken from the car, is what Detective Carpenter said.
Is it black with a crack in the screen?
I don't know.
I can't believe this, man. I can't even cry right now.
No?
You don't know how bad I want to,
Yeah.
but it's just I'm just so hurt, dude, that I can't even get the tears out, and I want to so bad, man. I can't believe she would say I was somewhere Saturday. She know I didn't do anything to her, man. How all of a sudden I was out here Saturday all of a sudden. But she never brought up with me meeting up with her then. Wouldn't I be asking about the money and all that stuff then? That would be my only reason for meeting up with you. So I meet up with you Saturday, I domestically abuse you, then turn around and meet you again Sunday.
Yeah, that's all assuming your version of events
Like,
is...
are you kidding me?
That's all assuming your version of events is actually true.
If I actually put my hands on her, she would have called you guys.
You can hear in a minute. I'm gonna step out. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, that's what you say, Darrell, but right now, we don't have any evidence proving what you say is true anyway. You know, I don't really know what happened between you two, because there are things you haven't been honest about.
Okay, so yeah, just because I wasn't honest about my mom's truck and all that, that makes me dishonest about me beating up my baby mama?
Definitely raises questions.
There's other things,
You know?
too.
Yeah.
I understand you're frustrated.
Did you even see her?
I personally did not. No, this is multiple detectives and officers working on this.
And she said that I beat her up. Oh, she's doing this to me, dude. Why is she doing this to me? Why is she doing this to me? Man, can y'all just take me where y'all gonna take me, please?
We'll get to that point.
No, my life is over, dude. One way or the other, this shit gonna end if I gotta do it myself. I'm not going to prison forever. I'm not sitting in no prison cell. I've been there in Nevada. I'm not doing that. God, I'm never getting out of fucking prison. Y'all try to charge me with first-degree reckless endangerment. I'm not never getting out of prison. I'm gonna make sure of it. My life is over, man. Looking at this, this is what he wanted me to see, right?
Mm-hmm.
This right here, right? It's crazy, yo. So where did the gray sweatshirt come from?
I don't know what to do with it.
They said they found the car. Or it wasn't in the car?
I'm not sure. I don't know what all they found in the car. They were mostly concerned with the phone. Did you dump it when we were running away?
The phone. Check this out though. The phone would be, what significance would my phone play? To show if I actually was meeting up with my baby mama?
Yeah, sure. It can show any text messages, call logs, locations.
Right.
Yeah.
True. So it probably would be good for them to do that because they'll see that I wasn't in Waukesha Saturday.
Okay.
So once now I got a question on that. Once that's proven, because I was not in Waukesha on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
If that's able to be proven, could that help the charge?
Likely. But that's all evidence that it's got to be seen. You know what I mean? So.
Shit, I'm freezing, man. My shoulder's starting to hurt again. Something's wrong with this shoulder. I know for a fact something is wrong with this shoulder. It probably wasn't broken like they said. It probably wasn't a bone thing, but it's like a tendon or a muscle or something in there. Something is messed up in his shoulder. I know it is.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
And they still don't know who that was that slammed me?
Yeah, they do. I don't know to like tell you, but they do. The person left a report and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way I can find out what the hell
you'll find out
that did that.
Yeah, you'll find out when all the reports are done and everything's open records or whatever. If you're going through court, that information will be there.
Freezing, man.
Yeah.
Yo, this is my copy you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, tell Jay, man, I wasn't trying to be no hard ass dude. I was just, there's so many emotions going through my head and my heart right now, man.
I don't blame you at all.
It's one part is just like, dude, my life is over. I will never be able to see I'm finna miss this holiday season with my children. It would have been the first holiday season I've had in Milwaukee with the kids since 2014. My sister died in 2014. That kind of made the family kind of like, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It kind of was just like, because we still don't have closure to this day. We still don't know to this day if, you know, the real circumstances in why she passed. We don't really have closure. So my mom has to live with every day. You know, that's something I wouldn't wish on anybody having to bury their child.
No, that's rough.
It's a pain.
It's a hard loss. She said she was 31.
Yeah, it's a pain you would never get over.
Need a break, you want me to switch?
Yeah, when done. Or...
Yeah, just working on that little warrant.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so they're writing a warrant for those swabs I told you about, all right? DNA stuff, remember that?
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Okay, we'll probably try to get that done here, and then we'll leave.
Let's go to the Waukesha.
Yeah, hopefully that's done pretty quick, so.
Now, can they at least just say what they're for?
You're gonna know. I'll find out at some point, I don't know when. Look, man, as this goes through court, they have to tell you. You have to be presented with everything you're accused of. I honestly, right now, don't know what it is. I don't want to take guesses, so.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we'll wait and see. You know, at some point, if they do it, which they're gonna do, or if the warrant is signed, they'll have to, you know, they're gonna have to state what it was compared to, so there's no getting around
so
that.
There's no what's done with my statement?
What's that?
My statement.
What about it? I mean, I'm not here to ask you anything further. If
No.
you want to tell me something.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, are y'all keeping that statement, or was?
Well, Yeah, for what it's worth, I mean, yeah, you saw us write down, we took notes, we talked with you, I mean, yeah, we're not gonna, so I know totally where you're going with that. I'm not gonna change it into something different, I can't, I won't. You know, everything you said will be there. Nothing will be inserted by me that you didn't say. I won't say, he said he did this when you didn't say you did it. You know, you have your side, kind of what we talked about with Erica, for example, right, Erica? She has her side. Now it meets in the middle, okay? Now it comes down to what whoever's dealing with that side, and I don't know who they all are. I know who a couple of them are, but you don't know who they are. So
I want to know who slammed me on my shoulder.
That'll be in there. They'll have to leave reports. They're not from our agency. I don't know who they are. I don't know their names.
I got to talk to somebody about that, because my shoulder still hurt.
Oh. All right. How are you?
My life is over, man. It's crazy, man. That's all I keep thinking about is like, would it have been a thrill to live to be 70 or something like that?
What was that?
I said it would have been a thrill to live to be like 70 or something like that, 80 or something like that, you know?
Well, you feel that way? Everything in life has consequences.
Yeah, for sure. You know, with this situation, it wasn't, you know, what I did per se. It was about the decision to be around somebody that I knew I shouldn't have been around at that moment. So it's on me because I made the decision to link up with somebody that I knew I should have never linked up with.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
That was
But it's still...
It was a poor choice for me to link up with somebody.
Still 100% on you what happens after that.
Misinterpreted what I was trying to say, but that could be me saying it wrong, so I'm not saying it's you. What I'm saying is...
You guys have radio for that?
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to get you out of here, Darrell.
Look, I'm our radio going. City of Waukesha, where is that? Okay. But that, you don't want to, no, you want to bring a car well? Yeah. We can have, I mean, we're going to put it in your car. Yeah. We can have that. Yeah. You do have to, yeah. I don't. Yeah. I'm in that car. You are? I'm in door 2. Okay. We'll come around and watch it up. Go ahead.
All right, Darrell, can you stand up for me? I do have to put handcuffs on you.
It's all good, man. I know what's going on, man. This is the shoulder. I know you didn't know, so.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I just touched your hand and didn't do anything.
No, the pressure, because even moving that arm a certain way, that shoulder is toe back.
Hold on a second.
Just at least leave me enough room to turn my wrist.
You actually don't want your palms to go.
No, I want, it hurts my shoulder with my wrist being like this. I'm just trying to take some of the pressure off my shoulder, that's all.
Yes, though.
Come on, man.
I feel like I'm not even doing anything.
I know, it's the shoulder, it's not you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not
Right,
you.
man, I'm not trying to hurt you, but